Hello everyone, JRDL96 here with a brand new reaction. As you can tell by the title, it's another Spider-Man related, trailer. And it's for the animated movie, the sequel to the animated movie Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, now called Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. Now, I thought it would be very fitting to react to this since, No Way Home is coming out. And I think we probably would have to thank Into the Spider-Verse for, this version of Spider-Man No Way Home to happen. Because now you have the idea of these multiverse, different, villains from these different Spider-Man movie universes colliding. And then the idea of maybe having Tobey and Andrew in it at one point, who knows? But I remember at first, when I heard about the first film, I wasn't really sure, but it didn't intrigue me yet at the time. But it wasn't until I watched it maybe a few months later, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. I really enjoyed that movie. I loved the art style of the movie and everything, so when I heard that they were making a sequel, I'm like, that's no surprise. I think they should make this an entire franchise. And it's more shocking that this won an Academy Award for Best Animated Feature. A superhero-related film getting an Oscar, which is kind of rare for, the Academy Awards. Dark Knight, I think, was the last one. And, I think, certain Marvel movies got some Academy Award nominations, but didn't win. But, anyways, this is part one of the reveal. I don't know why. Why not just reveal, a trailer for it? Who knows? But anyways, I'm just going to get right into this one. So, without further ado, let's react to this video, shall we? Meanwhile, in another universe. I love the intro to the movie. I love that. Like the Columbia logo and everything. The Marvel intro. Yeah! Miles Morales. Miles Morales. Oh, look.
Miles!
Ah!
Miles!
Spider-Gwen.
You got a minute?
Oh! What? Gwen? How have you been?
It's a long story. Is this the room you grew up in?
It is. But, my dorm room is very adult.
Right. No, of course. Hey, are these your drawings?
What? No,
Oh,
no.
good.
Ah, how sweet. Yeah, they have been teasing a relationship between the two, but not a bad idea, I would say.
I thought I'd never see you again.
Well, because they're both different
Wanna
universes.
get out of here?
I'm grounded.
Why is that?
Bummer.
What?
Spider-Man grounded?
Yeah, that's a good question.
I mean,
Is Spider-Man grounded but not Miles Morales? Sure. You don't know that 2099 is going to be in this movie. He was teased at the end of the first one. Whoa. Very trippy. I love the art style. Almost like as if it was from a comic book. Love that. Super love that. Oh, there's Miguel. Miguel O'Hara. 2099. What are they fighting? Why are they fighting? Why are they fighting? Oh, next year, October 7th, 2022. Why are they fighting at the end? That's kind of odd. So, I don't know why. It's like the first look of the movie, and obviously it doesn't come out for another, 9-something months. But anyways, what are you going to do? 8 months. But again, I seriously got to applaud the art style from these films. It's like they have this weird, aesthetic to it, like a comic book. And that's what I loved about the first movie, because it just felt like you were watching a, like, you know, like an animated comic book. Like you know, those, you know, videos you see of, you know, people reading the comics, but they decided to make an animated feature out of it. And I thought that was really, the animation was really good. And it shows here too. And it looks like Miles might have, you know, modified his suit slightly. A teeny bit. But there were certain, you know, shots that are kind of parallel to, you know, the first movie. Like the way you saw Miles, like, you know, going through those dimensions in the other universes. Kind of was similar to how Peter B. Parker went through those universes when he got transported over to, you know, Miles' universe. So, we all know 2099 Miguel O'Hara was going to be in this movie. Well, we figured, because after the end of the post-credit scene of the first film, he was there. And he decided to go back to the very beginning, Earth 67, which was the 1967 cartoon, which is hilarious. But a very interesting thing is, how does Spider-Gwen end up in his universe? Like, you know, like, is this like weird telepathic, you know, neural link thing, like chrono link, like kind of similar to like Edge of Time with, you know, 2099 and The Amazing Spider-Man. You know, if you remember that game, you know, the way that Miguel O'Hara was able to communicate with Peter was through a chrono link using Peter Parker's DNA in 2099. So is it like something along those lines, or is it just like one of those things where they could somehow see each other in some aspect? I don't know. But I wonder, like, what other versions of the Spider-Man, you know, character will be in this movie. Like, I've heard, like, you know, the actor who played Spider-Man in the animated series in the 90s, Christopher Daniel Barnes, has showed interest in being in this, and I love that version of Spider-Man. Like, why not give, you know, Josh Keaton's Spider-Man, Spectacular Spider-Man, you know, some love, you know? I think, you know, certain elements I think they can go along with, but so far it looks really interesting. Like, again, that last moment at the end when you saw Miguel O'Hara and Miles, I don't know if it looked like they were fighting. I don't know. Like, it just looked weird. They were going at it with each other. They're webbing each other. They're trying to, like, you know, evade each other. It's, like, weird as hell. Like, I don't know what's going on. I'm guessing there's going to be some misunderstanding or whatever, but who knows. But anyways, I think overall it looks pretty good. And I'm really looking forward to seeing, you know, Across the Spider-Verse. So I'm guessing they're going across the entire, you know, multiverse in a way. And I like that part in the beginning where it says, meanwhile, in another universe, which is kind of similar to how that post-credit scene at the end of Venom was. The first Venom, which was like a little tie-in, you know, post-credit scene showing like a glimpse of Into the Spider-Verse. Not the new one from Let There Be Carnage, where there was something, you know, pretty interesting where, you know, Venom ends up in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. But this one in particular is like kind of reminiscent of that. But I love, like, another thing I loved about Into the Spider-Verse, I mentioned it earlier, the opening. You know, the logos, the movie logos, the Columbia logo and the Marvel logo. The Columbia logo was really cool because it showed like all the variations of the logo over the years. And I love that. I thought that was really cool. I thought that was really awesome to see that. And anyways, hope you guys enjoyed today's reaction. If you did, hit the like button, subscribe, share this video with your friends. Be sure to ring that bell to be part of the notification squad. Be sure to check out my Instagram because I make collabs on Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, myself. I also act as a cosplays on there, so go check it out. And be sure to check out my Tumblr and my Discord in the description as well. So until next time, JRDL96 signing out, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace!